Hello, my name is Ryan Gallagher, filmmaker here at Be on the Reel. Let's dive into the tutorial right here. Let's look at a scene I created using the effect of teleportation. There's not a right way to do this effect, but a few things to know the basics of doing it. The rest is your creativity. This is a list of what you need to make this effect work. 1. Camera. 2. Tripod. 3. Subject showing the effect. 4. A plane shot. There are a few steps to follow of how to film this effect. Step 1. Filming your subject showing the action effect. If the subject is jumping, walking, or running as they're teleporting, you want to show that on screen. The second step is to record a plane shot. A plane shot is a type of camera shot where your subject's not in it. Step 3. Once you have your footage, you'll be creating the effect in your edit. This is where creativity comes into play of how to create that effect. Once you have your footage in your edit timeline, you want the first clip of your subject, then the second clip to be a plane shot. When you play through both clips, your subject will automatically disappear by the second clip. This is something called a jump shot, where the sequence makes the action leap forward in time. This kind of effect you want. The next step is your creativity. If you're looking for something like a nightcrawler effect, you'll want a VFX smoke asset overlaying the plane shot. Position the asset where your subject would be in the shot. Once you play all the clips together, I'll show that effect. The next step is adding another plane shot. The next clip will be adding your subject appearing at a different location. You want to add a VFX smoke asset over the plane shot where a subject would be. The final step is adding sound effects when you are teleporting and reappearing. This will add more to the effect. Once you play the whole sequence, you will have the effect of teleportation. Let's look at a scene I created where the effect of levitating objects is created. When it comes to creating the effect of levitating objects, there are several ways to do this effect. There's not a right way to do it. There are ways to show this effect being done. One is using a fishing line attached to the object and film it. The other is to film the object behind a green screen and chroma key it and animate it in your edit. Which way is better? It depends on your decision of which one you want to do. Let's dive into both effects right here. You'll want a pole with a fishing line attached at one end and the other end of the line of your object. You'll want to puppeteer the object and animate it. Bring up the object in midair. Once you record the scene, you'll also need to record a plane shot without the subject in it. Once you have this footage, you're ready to edit. You'll want to have this scene with your plane shot over the top of the scene where you're levitating. You'll want to keyframe out the fishing line that is shown. You'll want to keyframe the plane shot with each frame. This will create the illusion of the object levitating in midair. This will take some time to create this effect. Once you are done, add a sound effect to it, and this is how to create levitating objects with a fishing line. Levitating objects using a green screen is another great way to make your object move on its own. This is a list of what you need to create for this effect. How to create this effect? This is a list of the camera shots you will need. Once you have your footage placed in your edit timeline, you'll want the green screen with the object above the scene where the object is shown in the scene. The next step is to mask around the object. Next is to chroma key it. This will take away the green screen. Next is to clean it up by masking around the object that all you see is your object in the scene. The next step in the process is to animate it. How to animate it? You'll want to keyframe it. Keyframing is making something move in a certain direction. For instance, you're keyframing the object going up in midair, thus your object is levitating. And this is how the effect is done. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and subscribe to me and follow me here online.